का
We
स्वागत
welcome
है
you in
आज
Avyakti family. Today is day
मर्यादा
15,
पुरुषोत्तम
Maryada
को
Purshottam.
सदा गुण
Look at
से
souls with a vision of an image of virtues.
उच्चारे मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम आत्मा
Maryada
को सदा
Purshottam.
गौरव से
Look
देखो
at souls with a vision of an image of virtues.
करना
To
अर्थात
speak of the defects of others means to be influenced by thinking about the defects of
दूसरे की
others.
कमजोरी
To
को
speak of the weaknesses of others means
समाने
to
की
let everyone
शक्ति
know
की
about your
कमजोरी से
weakness
करना
in
है
the power to
इसलिए किसी भी
accommodate
आत्मा को
in yourself.
सदा
Therefore, always look at other souls with the vision of an image of virtues. Even if someone has a weakness, if they are doing anything against the codes of conduct, then bring them to the Supreme Court created by the Father. Do not become a lawyer or a judge yourself. This is the godly law.
से सुनते
Now
हैं
we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
रोज हम सभी
Every day we all listen to the Avyak signals.
मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम
And today, this time it is Maryada Purshottam. It is on the Maryadas, the code of conducts that we are listening to.
जब अपने सम्मान में टिकते हैं,
When we all are seated in a self-respect.
सम्मान में टिकने से
So when we are
के लिए
seated in the self-respect point,
कहो दिव्यता कहो,
there's respect, there is divinity in all the organs, especially through our eyes, we give the drishti of love of Baba to everybody. And we listen to the great words of Baba from the mouth. So from our mouth, we shouldn't speak anything negative about somebody or their weaknesses or any waste. We shouldn't speak about it.
बराबर माना है
Because mouth is equivalent to the conch.
पवित्रता के लिए
And conch is
जाता है।
a sound of purity.
याद है ब्रह्मा बाबा के समय
I remember during Brahma Baba's time, Baba used to tell everybody
कुछ भी देखो
that whatever you see at the center, whomsoever's behavior is like that, come and tell Baba.
बहुत संकोच करते थे।
So we used to kind of be,
बाबा को बोलो
very reluctant to speak about it. So I used to feel that why should I speak about anybody, to Baba? So many of them used to tell that Baba, this person does like that. This person say like that. Baba used to say one used to see and told Baba, but again and again, if you do that, then it will become your habit. And then if it becomes your habit, you won't come to know that what are you speaking for somebody. In the present time, we all are Brahmins and we all are becoming deities.
से अगर हम एक दूसरे
So
के
if from now onwards, we look at each other's divine images,
पूछो तो हर एक के अंदर
images of virtues. So if you ask me, out of 100, there are 90 virtues, but it becomes a habit that whatever the weakness is, whatever thing is not good, we remember that first. That becomes our nature. But we should make our habit such, our sanskar should be such that we should only look at their virtues and don't speak about their weaknesses today and defects. So today Baba is saying in Maryada, some people speak about it. Some also think about taking action. That Maryada says like that don't become a judge or a lawyer for anybody. What does the lawyer does? Tries to prove that this one is this one, this one is that one. And the judge will give decisions. So Baba said, You don't take it in your hands.
ये मर्यादा नहीं है।
You don't take law in your hand. That is not Maryada. Some people say that do this one to do this thing to this one. And some even in little things. They will tell somebody that you cannot come in the class. You cannot offer bhog. So these big decisions to take for somebody in somebody's life is not appropriate. So we all should pay the attention to this thing, that look at everybody's virtues. Now look at this, that through your drishti, if you see virtues, it will happen as though that virtue will be permanent in that soul. It will be there forever in that soul. So you gave a blessing to that soul. So when you give a blessing, what will you get? You will also get a blessing. I remember once in Delhi there was an exhibition. So the one who had put the exhibition, another person had a lot of ideas. That person said, suggested that let's do this way, that way. So he said, this is not a big thing. They don't know anything. We do so many. So Didi Mohini said, why should you speak like that? Do whatever you feel is right. If you know better, you do it. We give you the permission, but don't speak something like that for anybody, that they don't know to do it. They don't know anything. So what happens with that? You feel disappointed and your relationships are also ruined, and the feelings that you should have towards each other are not good. So first you should say it is nice, but I have different ideas, and if you feel it is a better idea, then do it, but don't say it. So that is why this Maryada which should be there, that it is not a Maryada, it is not a code of conduct to be a lawyer or a judge for somebody. We should praise each other's virtues. So you will feel so good about that. And then by following that Maryada, by code of tact, by following that code of conduct, our drishti and our words will not only have, we are well wishers, but we'll have, everything will become good, auspicious for everybody. Our family is divine and everybody is playing their own part. So we all belong to the one family. We belong to the deity clan. We are becoming from a Brahmin to a deity. Brahmins are also pure, and deities are also pure and worthy of worship. So we will have such feelings towards everybody. I liked this Maryada a lot, and I would ask all of you to also imbibe this code of conduct. Through words, you should create such an atmosphere that in everybody's heart there is godly love. Today, we were discussing that everybody doesn't feel God's love, but we should have so much love that everybody should experience that love. We are receiving that much love as though Mama and Baba used to give. Though we haven't seen them, we have only heard about them, but they still feel good. So we are ancestor souls for the whole world. So make this sanskar, make this as a habit, that always only speak about each other's virtues. That is very important. Om Shanti.
Maryada Purshottam.
Maryada Purshottam. Look at souls with the vision of an image of virtues. To speak of the defects of others means to be influenced by thinking about the defects of others. To speak of the weaknesses of others means to let everyone know that your weakness is in the power to accommodate in yourself. Therefore, always look at other souls with the vision of an image of virtues. Even if someone has a weakness, if they are doing anything against the codes of conduct, then bring them to the Supreme Court created by the Father. Do not become a lawyer or a judge yourself. This is the godly law. Om Shanti.